Welcome to Psychological Explorations with Dr. Michael Axelman and Daniela. Emotional First Aid for Children, which is drawn from Peter Levine's Walking the Tiger, Healing Trauma, the innate capacity to transform overwhelming experiences. He discusses the importance of minimizing trauma associated with medical procedures. And he encourages parents to stay with their children whenever possible and explain as much as possible in advance in developmentally appropriate language, and delay procedures until the child is calm. So often we see medical professionals with children who are in distress rushing the procedures, somehow thinking that getting it over quickly would be the best course of action. His recommendations here are very clear. Delay procedures until the child is calm. A child induced into anesthesia while frightened will almost certainly be traumatized, often severely. Children can also be traumatized by insensitively administered enemas and thermometers. Next, we go to responding to accidents and falls. First, attend to your own response. Take a deep breath. Exhale slowly. Sense the feeling in your own body. If you feel upset, do it again. Children may become frightened if parents become too emotional. Next, attend to the child. Keep child quiet and still. Support and carry the child if movement is needed. Children who make great efforts to show strength often do so to deny the fear that they are feeling. So we allow the child to rest in a safe place and insist upon this, if necessary, that the child take sufficient time to rest in a safe place. Especially important if signs of shock are present, such as glazed eyes, pale complexion, trembling, disorientation. Gentle placement of the hand on the back behind the heart can show support without interfering with the body's natural healing. Patting or rocking the body may be movements which intrude on natural healing at this very fragile, delicate time. Then we move into exploring the felt sense with the child. What do you feel in your body? So as the day's look fades, carefully guide the child's attention to the felt sense. Slowly and quietly repeat the answers as a question back to the child, such as, "You feel badly in your body?" Gently inquire about the location, color, shape, or other characteristics. Sometimes there's a pulsing, or there's a knot, that's dissolving. Something's getting described, a fluid that might be moving from here to there. Allow for silence between questions. Attend to when child completes cycles, stops crying, breathing returns to normal. Do not stir up discussion about the accident. Now is the time for discharge and rest. Validate your child's physical responses. If you have the desire to stop this natural process, resist it. The physical expression of distress needs to continue until it stops or levels out on its own. Your task is to let the child know that crying or trembling are normal reactions. That's okay, that's good. Just let the scary stuff just shake right out of you. Or reassuring phrases to a child in shock. Trust your child's innate ability to heal. Notice as the child reorients. Orientation is a sign of completion. You can see that we're really allowing these cycles to go through their full completion. And orientation at the end is signaling that we're at the end of that cycle. We now are at a time with the child oriented to attend to the child's emotional response. Set aside time for storytelling or reenacting the incident when the child seems calm. Later is fine, but not before. The child may play out the episode with cars, figures, stuffed animals. Allow the child to put the episode into their own words with feeling and sensations, using kind of the symbolic resources that are available. The parent may help to normalize the situation by sharing a similar event from their own life. Resolving the trauma involves shifting from thought and feeling to physical sensation. Encourage the child to pay attention to how things feel by noticing subtle changes and flows in the body, all of which are designed to discharge excess energy and complete feelings and responses that were previously blocked. Healing cycles can only be opened up to, watched, and validated. They cannot be evaluated, manipulated, hurried, or changed. And in closing, how can I tell if my child has been traumatized? We look for particular warning signs that persist, that seem like they're gaining in intensity. And these are just a few of them. Compulsive, repetitive mannerisms and activities. Smashing toy car into doll, into the wall, into car and truck. Putting red markers on a doll. Persistent controlling behaviors. Regressive behaviors. Return to thumb sucking, loss of urine control. Tantrums, hyperactivity, rageful attacks, and inability to concentrate. Somatic complaints like headaches, stomach aches that bring an adult close by to provide attention and care. The need for constant closeness with parents. So if the parents listening have any concerns about a child because of what you see on this list may be manifesting, contact a qualified health professional to receive a proper evaluation for your child. Thank you for joining us. Once again, Psychological Explorations with Dr. Michael Axelman. We look forward to having you join us in future podcasts. Take care for now.